In this episode we will discuss XRP pricing to resolve any issues that may arise. We will be examining the opinions expressed by the XRP community. We will discuss how the XRP community believes we should proceed, including whether Binance should sell all the coins we receive from the German government, the amount of Bitcoin they currently own, and our potential course of action. When will we begin our examination of Bitcoin acceptance after further refinement? Anthony Welfare. Join us. Anthony Welfare is currently the head of digital currency at Central Bank. We're going to stop now. When they venture into the realm of cryptocurrency, you may find their partners hard to believe unwind with an ETF. And let's start this conversation with Bitcoin. 557,200. Ethereum closed at 3,040, down 0.49% over the last 24 hours. Both the USD and USC are up 72%, coming in. It's a mean lean of 43 cents at their dollar pack. XRP. Boy oh boy, some things require sacrifice. The old is trying to hurt you. I'm attempting to assert that the overall value of Bitcoin has increased by 67%. I understand that the $2 trillion in Bitcoin market capitalization, which is equivalent to 1,225 billion people, is a complex situation. We didn't expect this in July, so we weren't ready. Enormous crash. We believe that the massive crash occurred approximately 2 months ago, but here we are today. It wasn't that big for those of us who aren't used to it. It was a little frightening and made us freak out because, hey, I just lost 20 to 30% of the money I invested in cryptocurrency. However, US veterans like myself who have been in the country for more than 7 years just brushed it off. We hurried to the computer and exclaimed, holy crap, what should I be purchasing? With our shoulders beat, he started inspecting the property and declared his intention to sell. What am I able to sell? I need to finish spending some additional cash on the house before I can begin purchasing these. Incredible dip. Salen is one of the resources I've mentioned. I don't think I mentioned that I would go all in if Sala received less than $100. It is certain to occur. This is firm. It appears to hold like a rock. I believe we will see $300. There will be 2 events of this type before any institutions arrive. An ETF will provide coverage for these events. It is Tinged entering Salna. After all, we might be searching. This was all done at a salary of $2,000. Considering all factors, I believe we typically aim for a score 5. Solo will provide us with far more than a 5-fold increase. I genuinely consider how I appear. It's held here though. This item resembles a rock. Why does the truck look like a rock? Was that a GMC? What is GMC XRP? You are aware of what I am referring to. Someone needs to take action. I'm unsure of its purpose. Folks, Schwarz attempted to defend it. If you weren't set, say it with his remarks. Check out the first video of the day. PKA. It took some time for the price to drop again. It rebounded like a champ. Chain connecting another chain and a low $5 range. Without a doubt, link is above $100. That's what a 7,427 or around 7 times from here is worth. On a few of these athletes are obvious choices. Remember, I'm going to keep posting videos because I want people to see them. Some people may only watch one every week, but I still want them to. I also want them to know that my Twitter handle has changed. Its name is Rip Bowinkle. I'll also be updating my photo. I'm not sure what I want to put there, but I'll figure it out eventually. This was released by Mo Limbo, who stated that it's a thought-provoking moment to consider whether XRP will ever reach a new all-time high. That's buddy 2025. I said we will have a market capitalization of 6% supremacy. I have discussed this extensively, and I'll talk about this more. This would raise the XRP valuation to $6. That's what's going to happen. All right, Mar. Lewis continued, to which he responded, what this year? What happened to it? Is 2024 no longer relevant? Your suggestion is to sell and buy something valuable by 2024. No, I'm not saying that at all. Pay attention. ZPS plot is simple, particularly for daily viewers. You understand exactly what I've been saying, and we have certain goals in mind. Of course, I want to see you get further, but a 75C XRP body by the end of the year opens the door to an all-time high. Many people refer to me as insane. It was back in May when I was preaching. They said no way. On April 1st of this year, RIP will witness an all-time peak by summer. Look for senses. Watch the charts. Listen, I own a significant amount of XRP. I want this to end, and I want everyone out there to be cheering us on. I promise all I'm requesting is more than $5. That's all I'm requesting, and I'll take what I want like a flash. Over 510 is all I'm requesting. Please, I support you. You haven't shifted your position. It has Been 7 years since I sold my last XRP. If you think that your indicators A or B are critical to your trading, you will be utterly humble. They employ the most potent AI techniques the world has ever seen. I am so humiliated that I am unable to speak. In the game, psychology is everything. It's all about psychology, folks, and he's right about crypto. Everyone believed that Marcus's dark side was present in all of them. After they decided to go to the races, they crashed. That's how simple it is. Are they acting in opposition to each other? The Bitcoin listies are new to me. Bambridge Pakar and MDX vanished on July 22nd. I'm not familiar with these assets, to be honest. I don't know much about these guys, but I do know that they spent a significant amount of money to get these assets listed on Binance, and they're still coming from Germany. Possesses Bitcoin valued at 2.2 billion. Data indicates the possibility of selling. The pressure is equivalent to 9% of the total volume. Bitcoin trades in a day, or more than 29,000 Bitcoins that the German government is holding. The government asserts that since Justin Sun pledged to take action to stop the losses, now is the appropriate time for him to step in and purchase all of Germany's Bitcoin. Frankly, I don't believe Germany will abandon Bitcoin. Don't you suppose Germany will dump Bitcoin for the remainder of its life? Tell him, hey, this was released by Christian. It was enjoyable and I will share it with others. When he leaves in January, the atmosphere becomes quiet. They were discussing Fed rates, market rates, and the availability of less expensive money. In January, there was agreement on a first cut of 95%. After retracing its steps in March, the price of Bitcoin doubled before reaching a consensus in May, June, and December. 24th September. So there was almost no agreement for the initial reduction during this entire period, and Bitcoin did little more than range. To use my best estimate, September, as well as any other month, will exceed 90%. He has reached an agreement for the initial or reduction, after which Bitcoin will double again. This is how he views the March 1st consensus. This occurred in July. The first cut over here without any agreement. What went well? There was some retracement indicating that the anticipated unanimity would eventually manifest. He predicts that the market will double, moving us from the upper 80,000 to the $90,000 range. His understanding it that the nearest shift will take place in September. I believe we see it. That's not when I think we chop. I believe that the price of Bitcoin will rise. I mean, pay attention to the Bitcoin range that we mentioned on this channel, 57 to 60,000. With 0 is the crucial range. And let's talk about this cryptocurrency. I'm thrilled about it. Anthony, I love the man for this. He's doing some incredible stuff. Beyond. He will be available on our channel. I'm not sure whether they recorded today, but if they did it was probably because when does it end? 8 central banks have signed digital currency agreements, with 30 more to follow. Discussing Ripple, 30 plus central banks and business alliances. He is starting a new and exciting journey that will involve using the XRP ledger. He has produced a significant amount of outstanding work. Does he still work for Ripple now that he's going to become the CEO and founder of this commercializing blockchain research center? Is he considering using blockchain as a primary focus? This is significant because he appears to have worked with Ripple before. Let's take a brief peek at what he's working on behind the scenes at this new venture. He provided us with some amazing insights into Ripple, formed some incredible work for them, and also received ad 5 King said XLM tick mark. What are we studying here? It's actually quite easy. I shares the BlackRock ETF. Yes, what are you looking at with this exchange is BlackRock. We are examining XLM or Stellar according to its shares, which are a group of exchange-traded funds under BlackRock's management. The Stellar network has released more than 200 ETF. Hello, I wasn't aware of this. Here are some very significant updates. XLM is quite affordable. What are we searching for? I believe XLM is going to have a tremendous running cycle. XLM is currently trading for about 9 cents, maybe even less, while some may argue that this could rise to $1, which would represent a tenfold increase on this channel, where content with 5 times